Have you ever studied English for years and years and years, and then someone asks you a simple question and your brain just freezes?
Like a computer that needs to restart?
Exactly. You know the grammar, you know the words, but nothing comes out. Just silence.
If that's happened to you, don't worry. It happens to almost every learner. And today, we're going to explain exactly why it happens.
And more importantly, what to do instead.
Because the goal you're chasing right now might actually be the problem.
Wait, what? The goal is the problem?
Yes. Stay with us. By the end of this episode, you'll understand why fluency is actually a trap for a lot of learners and what you should aim for instead.
A trap? I like that. This sounds dramatic already.
A little bit, yes.
Okay, so before we explain anything, let me ask you something, Anna. What does fluent even mean?
That's a great question. And here's the surprising part. Nobody really agrees.
Wait, really?
Really? Ask 10 English teachers, what is fluency? And you'll get 10 different answers.
So it's like asking, what is a good pizza? Everyone has a different opinion.
That's a perfect comparison, actually.
Thank you.
Some people think fluency means speaking without any mistakes. Some people think it means speaking fast. Some people think it means thinking in English, not translating.
And what do you think?
I think that's exactly the problem. If nobody can agree what fluency is, how can you know when you've reached it?
Oh, that's actually a really good point.
It's like trying to walk to a city, but nobody can tell you where the city is.
You just walk forever.
Exactly. And that's what happens to a lot of learners. They study for years chasing fluency, but they never feel like they've arrived. So they feel like they're failing.
Even when they're actually improving.
Even when they're improving a lot.
Okay, this is hitting close to home. Can I tell you a quick story?
Please.
So, a few years ago, I decided to learn French. Very confident. Very motivated.
I remember this.
I studied for almost 3 years. Grammar books, apps, YouTube videos, everything.
And?
And then I went to Paris and I ordered a coffee, and the woman asked me one simple question back.
What did she ask?
I have no idea. I panicked. I just said oui to everything.
You said yes to everything?
Everything. I don't even know what I agreed to.
What did you get?
A coffee and apparently a croissant with extra butter that I did not order.
That's actually a great mistake, though.
Extra butter is never a mistake, Anna.
True, but here's my question for you. After 3 years of studying, did you feel fluent in that moment?
Absolutely not. I felt like a beginner.
Right. But were you actually a beginner?
No, I could read French pretty well. I understood a lot when people spoke slowly.
So you weren't a beginner. You just froze in one specific moment.
Yes, exactly that.
This is the exact problem we're talking about today. Most learners think about English as one big giant mountain called fluency, and they think, I need to climb this whole mountain before I'm good enough.
And that mountain feels impossible.
It feels impossible because it never ends. There's always more vocabulary. There's always a new accent. There's always a situation you haven't practiced.
So the mountain has no top.
Exactly. There's no top. So people study for years and still feel like beginners, just like you in that coffee shop.
Okay, so if fluency is the wrong goal, what's the right one?
This is the big idea for today. Instead of aiming for fluency, aim for specific situations.
Specific situations. What does that mean exactly?
It means instead of saying, I want to be fluent in English, you say something much smaller and much clearer, like, I want to be able to order food confidently, or I want to be able to have a 5-minute conversation with a coworker.
So instead of one giant goal,
You create many small, clear goals.
that actually sounds a lot less scary.
It is, and here's why it works so well. A small goal has a clear finish line. You know exactly when you've reached it.
Give me an example.
Okay, let's say your goal is order coffee in English without stress. What do you need for that?
Maybe 5 or 6 phrases?
Exactly. Can I get a? Can I have a? Small or large? For here or to go? Maybe a few polite phrases like thank you and have a nice day.
That's it?
That's it. You don't need 3,000 words. You need about 20 words, used well.
Wait, so I basically failed in Paris because I was trying to be fluent instead of just learning how to order a coffee?
Exactly. If you had practiced that one small situation, just that one conversation, you probably wouldn't have panicked.
That's kind of life-changing, actually.
It really is, because when your goal is small and specific, your brain doesn't panic. It just remembers, oh, I've practiced this before.
Let's stop for a second. Everyone listening, think about your life. What's one situation in English that makes you nervous?
Maybe it's a phone call.
Maybe it's ordering food.
Maybe it's a job interview.
Maybe it's talking to your partner's family.
Pause the video for a second and think of your one situation.
Got it in your head?
Good. Keep that situation in mind. We're going to come back to it later and I'll show you exactly how to prepare for it.
Ooh, a preview. I like that.
Stay with us.
Okay, so let's go a little deeper. Why does this small goal idea work so well psychologically? Because it's not just about English, right?
You're right, it's not. It's about how our brain handles stress. When a task feels huge and undefined, our brain feels threatened.
Threatened? Like actually stressed?
Yes, your brain treats I need to become fluent like an enormous, endless task. And enormous, endless tasks create anxiety.
So my brain basically panics because the goal is too big?
Exactly. But when the task is small and clear, like order a coffee, your brain relaxes. It thinks, I can do this.
That makes so much sense. It's like the difference between saying, I'm going to clean my whole house today
Versus,
versus I'm going to clean just the kitchen.
perfect example. One feels impossible, the other feels doable.
And doable things actually get done.
Exactly. This is why so many learners study for years but don't feel confident. They're always trying to clean the whole house, never just the kitchen.
Okay, I want to try something. Give me a real-life example. Not coffee this time. Something different.
Sure, let's do traveling. Imagine you're at the airport and your flight is delayed. What do you need to say?
Excuse me, is my flight delayed?
Good start. What else?
What time will it leave now?
Perfect. And maybe...
Is there another flight today?
Exactly. Look at that. In 60 seconds, we already have 3 useful phrases for a real situation.
And I don't need fluency for that. I just need these 3 sentences?
Exactly. That's a small goal. Clear, useful, achievable today.
This is honestly blowing my mind a little bit.
Let's do a tiny exercise. I'll give you a situation and you tell me one sentence you'd need.
Okay, I'm ready.
Situation, you're at a restaurant and the food arrives, but it's not what you ordered.
Easy. Excuse me, this isn't what I ordered.
Perfect. See how natural that felt?
It did, because it's specific. My brain already has a picture of that situation.
That's the whole idea. In one sentence, specific situations create specific confidence.
Okay, everyone listening, your turn. Think about a restaurant, a shop, or your job. Try saying one sentence you'd need in that situation. Say it out loud, right now.
Don't worry if it's not perfect. Just try.
Even if you get it a little wrong, that's totally fine.
Actually, that's a great point to talk about. Mistakes.
Oh, here we go, my favorite topic.
Because you make a lot of them.
I really do.
But here's the thing. When your goal is sound perfect or be fluent, every mistake feels like a failure.
Right, because you think, I'm supposed to be fluent. Why did I mess that up?
Exactly. But when your goal is small, like have a short conversation about the weather, a small mistake doesn't feel like the end of the world.
Because the goal isn't perfection. The goal is just communication.
Exactly right. Communication, not perfection. Say that with us.
Communication, not perfection.
One more time, everyone. Repeat after us.
Communication, not perfection.
Perfect. Hold on to that sentence. It's going to help you more than any grammar book.
Okay, I have another story, can I?
Always.
So I have a friend, Marco, learning English for his job. He works in a hotel.
Okay.
For 2 years, he was so stressed. He kept saying, I'm not fluent yet, even though guests understood him perfectly.
That sounds familiar.
Then one day, his manager gave him a smaller job. Just handle check-ins. That's it. Just one situation, over and over.
And what happened?
Within a month, he was incredibly confident because he practiced that one conversation so many times, it became automatic.
That's such a good example of exactly what we're talking about.
And funny enough, after he mastered check-ins, other conversations got easier too.
That's actually not surprising at all. When you build confidence in one small area, that confidence spreads.
Like dominoes falling.
I love that. Yes, exactly like dominoes.
One confident conversation leads to another.
And another. That's how real progress happens. Not through some magical moment of becoming fluent, but through small wins, again and again.
Okay, let's talk about how someone can actually do this. Like, practically. What's the plan?
Great question. Step 1, choose one specific situation. Not English, but one real moment in your life. Ordering food, a work meeting, texting a friend.
Step 2.
Step 2, write down 5 to 10 phrases you'd realistically need for that situation.
Not 200 phrases?
No, that's too many. 5 to 10 is enough to feel prepared.
Step 3.
Step 3, practice those phrases out loud, not just reading them silently. Actually say them.
Why does saying it out loud matter so much?
Because speaking uses different muscles in your brain than reading. If you only read a sentence, your mouth has never practiced saying it.
So when the real moment comes,
Your mouth panics, even if your brain knows the words.
That's exactly what happened to me in Paris. My brain knew some French, but my mouth had never practiced.
Exactly. That's the missing piece for so many learners.
okay. Step 4.
Step 4, use it in real life, even if it's not perfect. That one situation. This week.
And step 5?
There is no step 5.
Wait, really? That's it?
That's it. 4 steps. Choose a situation, prepare key phrases, practice out loud, use it in real life.
That feels so much more possible than become fluent.
Because it is possible. You can literally do this today.
Let's do a quick role play so everyone can see this in action.
I love role plays.
Okay, Anna, you're a waiter. I'm a nervous customer.
All right. Hello. Are you ready to order?
Yes, I would like the chicken, please.
Great choice. Anything to drink?
Just water, please. Thank you.
No problem. Coming right up.
See, that wasn't scary at all.
Because it was a specific, small situation, not speak fluent English for an hour.
Just order food.
Exactly. And now, everyone listening, try that role play yourself. Pause the video and say Jake's lines out loud.
Even better, imagine your own order. What would you actually say?
Try it now.
Okay, before we continue, let's do a quick challenge. I'm going to make a common mistake, and you tell me what's wrong.
Oh, I love this game.
Ready? I am agree with you.
Wait for it, everyone. Think about what's wrong.
Did you get it?
The correct sentence is I agree with you. No am needed. Agree is already a verb, so we don't need am.
I do this all the time in Spanish, actually, so I feel your pain, learners.
It's such a common mistake because in some languages, you do need that extra word. But not in English. Not in English. Just, I agree. Simple.
Let's try another one. She has 25 years.
This is a classic one. In English, we don't have years.
We are years?
Almost. We say she is 25 years old. Age uses the verb to be, not to have.
She has 25 years sounds so wrong now that you say it, but it makes total sense if you translate from another language.
Exactly. And that's completely normal. These aren't signs that you're bad at English. They're just signs you're translating, which everyone does at the beginning.
And it gets better with practice, right?
Absolutely. Especially specific, small practice, like we've been talking about.
Okay, back to our big idea. Let's talk about tracking progress. Because if fluency isn't the goal, how do you know you're actually improving?
This is such an important question. A lot of learners feel like they're not improving simply because they're measuring the wrong thing.
What's the wrong thing?
They ask themselves, do I feel fluent yet? And the answer is almost always no, because fluency has no clear finish line, remember?
Right, like the mountain with no top.
Exactly. So instead, ask a different question. Can I now do something I couldn't do last month?
Ooh, that's a much better question.
For example, last month I couldn't order food without stress. This month, I can. That's real, visible progress.
That feels so much more motivating.
It is, because it's true, it's specific, and it's something you can actually see.
Can we do a tiny exercise about this?
Of course.
Everyone listening, think of one thing in English you couldn't do 6 months ago, but you can do now. Maybe understanding a song, maybe writing a message, maybe watching a video without subtitles.
Even something small counts.
Take a second and think about it.
Got it?
Hold on to that feeling. That's proof, real proof that you're improving, even if you don't feel fluent.
This is something I remind my students constantly. Confidence doesn't come from reaching some imaginary finish line. It comes from collecting small wins, one after another.
Small wins. I like that. A lot more than fluency.
Me too.
Okay, I want to bring back that situation from earlier. Remember, we asked everyone to think of one situation that makes them nervous.
I remember. The phone call, the interview, the family dinner.
Let's actually walk through how someone would prepare for that, using everything we just learned.
Great idea. Let's use phone call as our example, since so many learners are scared of that one.
Honestly, phone calls in English terrify me too. And English is my first language.
That's actually very common, even for native speakers.
Okay, so step 1, choose the specific situation.
I need to call to book a hotel room.
Step 2. Prepare 5 to 10 key phrases.
I'd like to book a room for 2 nights. Do you have any rooms available? What's the price per night? Can I pay by card? Thank you. See you then.
That's 5 phrases, and honestly, that covers most of the call.
Exactly. You don't need perfect grammar. You need these 5 useful tools.
Step 3. Practice out loud.
Say them in the mirror, say them while walking, say them to a friend. Just get your mouth used to the sounds.
Step 4. Use it in real life.
Make the actual call, even if your heart is racing a little.
And if it goes wrong,
Then you learn something for next time. That's not failure. That's the process.
I love how simple this feels now, compared to just saying, I need to become fluent on the phone.
Exactly. One is impossible to measure. The other, you can literally do this afternoon.
Let's talk about something funny for a second. Anna, tell me about a time a student surprised you with their progress.
Oh, I have a great one. I had a student named Sophia. She was terrified of small talk with coworkers.
Small talk is brutal in any language, honestly.
Completely agree. So we focused on just one small situation, talking about the weekend on Monday mornings.
That's very specific.
Very specific. We prepared phrases like, "How was your weekend?" "It was good. I just relaxed." "Did you do anything fun?"
Simple stuff?
Very simple. But she practiced it for 2 weeks, every single Monday.
And?
A month later, she told me she actually looked forward to Monday mornings because that conversation, which used to scare her, became automatic.
That's such a small change that made a huge emotional difference.
That's the power of small, specific goals. It's not just about English, it's about confidence. And confidence changes how you feel every single day.
Okay, I think it's time for a quick recap, because we've covered a lot.
Let's do it.
Point 1. Fluency is a vague, confusing goal because nobody agrees what it actually means.
Point 2, instead choose small, specific situations. Ordering coffee, a phone call, small talk at work.
Point 3. Prepare 5 to 10 key phrases for that one situation.
Point 4, practice those phrases out loud, not just silently in your head.
Point 5. Use them in real life, even if it feels scary.
And point 6, measure your progress by comparing yourself to your past self, not to some imaginary fluent version of you.
Communication, not perfection.
Exactly.
I'm so proud of everyone who made it this far in the episode. Honestly, that already shows real commitment to improving.
It really does. Learning a language isn't easy. It takes courage to keep going, especially when you feel stuck.
And I want everyone listening to remember something important. Feeling nervous doesn't mean you're bad at English. It just means you're human.
Even Jake gets nervous, and Jake talks for a living.
Especially Jake.
Rude, but fair.
The truth is, every single fluent speaker you admire was once exactly where you are right now. Nervous, unsure, making mistakes.
The difference is they kept practicing small, specific situations over and over until those situations became easy.
And then they move to the next one, and the next one. That's the real secret, not some magical moment of becoming fluent.
All right, before we finish, let's give everyone one small action they can do today.
Perfect. Here it is. Choose one situation in English that makes you nervous. Just one.
Could be ordering food, a work call, chatting with a neighbor, anything.
Write down 5 phrases you'd need for that exact situation.
And say them out loud, right now or sometime today.
That's it. That's your homework. Small, specific, doable.
Not become fluent by Friday.
Just 5 phrases, one situation, today.
I really believe this one small step could genuinely change how confident you feel this week.
I believe that too. Progress isn't about giant leaps. It's about small, consistent steps. And this is a perfect one to start with.
Before we go, we want to hear from you.
Tell us in the comments, what's one English situation that makes you nervous? Ordering food, phone calls, job interviews?
We genuinely read these, and honestly, it helps us know exactly what to teach next.
So don't be shy. Everyone here is on the same journey, at different points.
And remember, you don't need to climb the whole mountain today. Just take one small step. That's enough.
Thanks for listening, everyone. This has been English Without Borders.
We'll see you in the next episode. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and be proud of every small win. Bye, everyone.
Bye.